What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review. And this time we're taking a look at No Good Deed, starring Idris Elba, Taraji P. Henson. This movie is directed by Sam Miller. No Good Deed tells the story of devoted housewife Terry, who, on a very dark and stormy night, lets a stranger named Colin into her house. And now she has to survive the night because Colin is a lunatic. Alright, that's the overall basic plot for No Good Deed. You know what this is. This is a thriller movie that tries to trick you into being psychological. Though this movie shows its hand in the first 5 seconds, this movie to me has no good build up, has no suspense. It wastes two very talented actors in Idris Elba and Taraji P. Henson who play Colin and Terry. I mean, these two are trying to their best to make this movie work, and in some instances it works, and other instances it's just bleh. I mean, they got good on-screen chemistry with one another. Idris Elba does his best to make this Colin character very, very menacing, but come on, you shot yourself in the foot when in dialogue you compared this man to Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy, and when you actually see Colin in action, he does not resemble a John Wayne Gacy or a Jeffrey Dahmer. He does not have that menacing aura to him at all. I mean, God bless Idris Elba. The man is trying to make this material work, but it's just not working. Taraji P. Henson as Terry. She's okay, though she is good in the role. She's not horrible. She is good. She's putting on a decent performance, though I think she's grossly underutilized because the script doesn't really give her anything to do. This movie has a supporting cast that is completely just wasted. It has Leslie Bibb, who plays a character called Meg, who is the best friend to the Terry character. The character of Meg, Meg and Terry, when they're on screen, I actually buy them as being best friends. But I feel that we don't get enough screen time with them really developing a friendship. And to be honest with you, I would not have killed Meg off as early as this movie did. I would have had Terry and Meg team up to take down Colin, with Meg actually dying while trying to, while also while the Meg character dying while also fighting with her friend to try and survive and make sure the kids don't get hurt. That's what I've done. That's what I would have done. This movie didn't do that. Meg goes out like cannon fodder. This movie has a subplot where the Terry character's husband Jeffrey is having an affair, and it's revealed that the woman that Jeffrey was having an affair with was actually the ex-fiance of the Colin character, named Alexis. This is stupid. It didn't really be in this movie. It's kind of unnecessary. To tell you the truth, this movie sets up the Jeffrey and Terry characters as being involved with law. Jeffrey is a lawyer. Terry was a DA, district attorney. This movie would have been so much more interesting if Colin was going after Jeffrey because Jeffrey was the lawyer who put Colin in jail. And as retaliation, Colin wants to get revenge on the lawyer who pretty much put him in jail. It's kind of like Cape Fear, only just spruce it up a little bit. Take away the affair angle, which doesn't really add anything. Have Jeffrey and Terry be more of a united couple, and along with the character of Meg, they try and take down this guy who was out to get them. This to me would have built Colin up better as a more of a prominent villain. To be honest with you, I mean, what this movie does give us with the Colin character. Listen, Idris Elba shows flashes of menace here and there, and this movie does have some decent, entertaining chase scenes, particularly at the end of the movie. So I'll give it that. I know Sam Miller does a workman's like job with his direction and visual style. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's nothing really all that dynamic, but it's watchable. Though there is some moments where there's some shaky cam, and I don't really appreciate that. But to Miller's credit, it's just a handful of scenes, nothing more, nothing less. The cinematography in this movie, basic. Again, it's nothing visually bright, nothing visually popping, but nothing all that bad either. It's standard. It's workman's like craft. This movie is not breaking new ground with its visual style or storytelling. It doesn't really need to exist, to be honest with you. There are better movies in this type of genre that are done so much better. Like I said, Cape Fear is a movie done so much better. A movie like Fatal Attraction is done so much better than No Good Deed. To me, No Good Deed is just a throw it out there in the middle of a dead month type of movie. Some people are gonna watch it just to go to the movie theater to watch a movie. Others are gonna be like, I mean, that's the reaction when you watch No Good Deed. It's like, it's nothing horrible, it's nothing great. It's kind of forgettable. The cast is fine, but other than that, doesn't really have anything going for it, to be honest with you. So yeah, those are just my thoughts on No Good Deed. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. This movie could have been better than what it was. Just spruce up the plot a little bit. Take away some unnecessary subplotting that you don't really need. Actually, give more time to develop some of these characters as well. No Good Deed could have been a much more interesting movie if it took more of the Cape Fear model. And instead of having this, again, I can't stress enough how much I don't like the cheating husband angle. It doesn't add anything. It's just a cheap way. Again, I swear to you, I think this movie would have been so much better if Colin was out to get the man who put him in jail. And it would you could have still had the girlfriend character of Colin. You could have had the Jeffrey character kind of pressure Colin's girlfriend into testifying against him. It would have made for a much more interesting and just a better movie, in my opinion. If you would have went more of a Cape Fear type of route with this thing, instead you went for a bare bones generic movie that's derivative. It's entertaining in some aspects, but again, it's a quick 80-minute watch. Once it's over, you're gonna forget about it. So yeah, 4 out of 10 for No Good Deed. It's subpar at best, and just bleh at worst. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment sections down below. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.